"I have no idea about any clean pair of socks," said the dutiful but domestically negligent daughter with grim patience. "But your dirty pair from yesterday is right where you left them last night, hanging on the persimmon tree." The elder Stanhill's face grimaced. "Of course that's right. I remember hanging them there to dry after soaking my feet in the creek last night. Lord, I'm sure they'll be brutally cold to put on now." "Meow, meow," said a loud voice at the screen door. "Oh, Figaro, yuck," cried Jenny. "Another field mouse? You know you're not going to eat them things. I don't know why you think you have to parade them around all over the place. You would decide to bring one home for us to bury just when you know we haven't time to eat, let alone plant someone. I do wish that fool cat would either eat or graciously inter her own victims," complained Miss Papa Stanhill. "We just don't have time this morning. A rat diet just doesn't appeal to him," Jenny added thoughtfully. "Dogs bury their bones. Perhaps we could persuade Duchess to perform the last rites." "Good thought," Papa answered. "I'll speak to her on the way out. Yes, I'll check with the Grand Duchess," he added, buttoning his jacket and gazing out the screen door. He began a recital, magnanimously addressing his royal barnyard world. "Friends, Romans, country animals, lend me your ears. I come to bury field mouse, not to eat them." Jenny stifled a smile. It tickled her inwardly to see her father take off into his imaginary world of animal people and colorful make-believe characters. He seemed to relish putting on airs, improvising railleries, and painfully polite exchanges of the most absurd situations. He was forever misquoting Shakespeare. It seemed to her a clever defense against the bleak and ugly character of their primitive country life. She remembered the frequent comical bantering among her parents when her mother was struggling with the hard demands of rural life. Raised in Columbus, the daughter of a prominent and progressive Methodist minister, she brought an air of culture and refinement to their lives that was highly uncharacteristic of the region. In spite of the difficulties and challenges ever present in their common prattle of their frontier life that encircled her, she never sank into the common prattle that encircled her, but maintained a quiet dignity that pervaded her every action. "Perhaps Mama can drop a few hints in her ears for you," Jenny chimed. "It's not beneath her to pop in now and then for a little mischief." "I still haven't found my paring knife." Gosh, this is awful. I feel like she hid it somewhere just to spite me over the poor job I did with the stewed potatoes last week. "I'll stop by and ask her about it after school," she announced decidedly. Pausing for a second, touched by the poignant passive acceptance of her great personal loss, Mr. Stanhill, choking a tear, cast a deep, admiring glance into the bubbly blue eyes of his offspring. "Yes," he replied softly, "please do that. But don't tell her about the socks, okay?" Calmly giggling and cracking a faint smile, she pushed back the frail peg chair legs and stood to embrace her father. They paused for a moment, as it was their custom never to rush a goodbye, no matter how pressing the day's concern. After planting quick kisses firmly on every cheek, they separated. Jenny rotated her father and gently kicked him out the door. Mr. Stanhill raced down the path to the barn, where he quickly saddled Trissler, his powerful chestnut stallion. In a few moments, he sped past the back of the house, across the dewy pasture, and down the river trail, which would lead him to Mr. Fout's sawmill and another round of daily obligations.